Welcome. I feel the younger generation needs to be heard. Thank you again. Welcome to Mushcasting. It's really been a while, but I'm here again. So thank you so much. The younger generation needs to be heard because I feel they are capable of um, being given the task and working um, with what they already know. Because these individuals have really come up and shown the world that they are capable of doing what is needed to be done. It's just that they're not given the opportunity to really work and showcase what they really are all about. As you have all seen in different countries, you've seen the youth, let me call them the youth, have come up with ideas, have come up with ways of, organizing themselves and, you know, demanding what they think is right for them. Because they're not given like equal opportunities with other people. I'm not saying that they are not, but they demand that they are not, which in another word is true. Because how many how many youth do we have in the government sectors? How many do we have in the energy sectors? How many do we have actually coordinating work around the community, around the society? Have you ever thought for a minute how many youth or young people work towards what they really want? How many content creators do we have in the world? How many of them are earning money without going to look for a job? They have employed themselves, which in return have employed a couple of people who made them employees or bosses without going to look for work. This is where we need to look at as a country, as the world, where we are headed in a couple of years. The world is changing drastically, and I feel if we realize the opportunity the youth have, then we would live happily ever after. I feel that that's the way it should be. But in most cases, we are not given, me included, we are not given the opportunity to, we are given the opportunity to express ourselves, but we are not given the opportunity to be listened to. That's what we really want. Imagine a country, a world without the younger generation. Without being a world, I don't feel like it would be. Imagine a mother without a daughter. Imagine a father without a son, or vice versa. Who would share ideas with them? Where would you lie? People out here are pushing themselves to the limit, are sacrificing a lot. People are sacrificing relationships in terms of friendships in order to actually live the kind of life they want to live. People are sacrificing what comfort zones in order for a better tomorrow. I think that's what we're all about, right? No success story is told from the past. It's only told from the future. But who's going to tell the past other than ourselves? I know people are working extra hard. I'm not only speaking about the young generation or the youth. I'm speaking about everyone. People are sacrificing a lot to live the life they want. And if we can't change the mentality that has been bestowed upon us for years, for decades, then we are going to live as slaves in a futuristic economical society. And that's not what we want. What we really want as the youth is to be heard, is for the world to realize that there's an opportunity, there is a new giant called the youth that can transform all that is around us. And with the help of people who have already been there, then I feel that we will make it as the world in general. And countries, please understand this. It's really important for you to hold the hands of your generation, of the younger generation, because they are the future of that country. One day, the president of a specific country is not going to be there. A representative or an ambassador of a specific country is not going to be there, and someone is going to replace him. So what is the world, what are countries working towards? Are they just learning a skill, or getting positions, or even creating jobs, and appointing people who already qualified into them? What about that small that small child who's in primary? What about that small girl who is in grade 1 or grade 2? Who's mentoring them to one day becoming a vice president, probably of Burundi, of Mexico, of Colombia? Who's doing that little child? Who's mentoring these small kids to becoming who they really want? Imagine this: if Pele didn't have an opportunity to learn football, if his parents didn't give him the opportunity to follow or play in the weekends, would we have the World Cup itself? I don't feel so. I don't really think so, because we really honor him through that. The trophy itself holds a statue of Pele for what he contributed to the football world, same as Ronaldinho, same as to any other person in the world. Elon Musk, Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, all these people, myself, and you listening to me. And on that note, please subscribe to this channel. Please like and subscribe, and share as many times as you can, because this message needs to be heard by 50 billion young men and women who aspire to be self-employed and become financially free. This is what we are after. The younger generation needs to realize that it's time we explain ourselves. And as we explain, we need to realize that we can own what we want, what we really are. I'm a podcaster, I'm a beat maker, I'm a musician, I'm anything that I wanna be. I can be whatever I wanna be, because I'm capable of it. I have internet at the fingertips of my hand. I have the phone that I'm using to record, same as you. So don't just sit down and wait for someone